Welcome back, Z Coins. Today, we have something truly special for you. A coin that's not only a piece of American history but also a rare find that's currently worth a staggering $70,000. Yes, you heard that right. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1973 Washington quarter dollar with a mint mark that could make you a small fortune. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. First, let's talk about the Washington quarter dollar itself. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, the Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. coinage. Over the years, various designs and mint marks have made certain quarters more valuable than others. By 1973, the Washington quarter was in its classic design, featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. But not all 1973 quarters are created equal. Today, we're focusing on a specific variety that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike. Now, what makes the 1973 Washington quarter dollar so special? It all comes down to a rare minting error. During the production process at the Philadelphia Mint, a small number of quarters were struck with an unusual and highly sought-after mint mark. Instead of the usual no mint mark, some of these quarters have a tiny S mint mark, which stands for San Francisco. Here's where it gets interesting. The 1973 San Francisco mint mark quarter was supposed to be released in 1974, but due to an error, a few were struck in 1973 and mistakenly mixed in with the regular Philadelphia minted quarters. This rare error has created a high demand among collectors. So, why is this 1973 S mint mark quarter worth $70,000? It's all about rarity and demand. Only a handful of these quarters are known to exist, making them extremely valuable to collectors. The coin's high value is a combination of its limited number, its historical significance, and the meticulous condition required to achieve top dollar. Recent auction results show that these rare quarters can fetch up to $70,000, depending on their grade and condition. Coins that are graded as MS67 or higher, which means they are almost perfect, tend to command the highest prices. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins, getting it graded by a professional service is crucial. Grading assesses the coin's condition and authenticity, which significantly impacts its market value. A certified coin will generally fetch a much higher price compared to an ungraded one. So, how can you find a rare coin like this? Here are a few tips. 1. Always examine your pocket change carefully. You never know when a rare mint error might turn up. 2. Sometimes, you can find rare coins in unexpected places. Estate sales and coin shows are great places to look. 3. If you think you've found something valuable, get in touch with a numismatic expert for a second opinion. 4. Auctions are where many rare coins change hands, so they're a good place to monitor market values and trends. In conclusion, the 1973 Washington quarter dollar with the rare S mint mark is a prime example of how a simple error can lead to a valuable treasure. If you have one of these in your collection or come across one in your change, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. Remember, always do your research and get any potentially valuable coins professionally graded. Thanks for tuning into your channel name. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on valuable coins and more. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you've ever found a rare coin yourself. Until next time, keep on collecting. We have an absolutely thrilling topic that could make your heart race and your coin collection more valuable than ever. We're talking about the 1978 mint mark Washington quarter dollar that is currently worth a staggering $75,000. That's right, you heard it correctly. $75,000. Now, you might be asking yourself, what makes this quarter so special? Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore the incredible story behind this coin, what makes it so rare, and how you can determine if you've got one of these precious quarters hiding in your collection. To understand why the 1978 Washington quarter is so valuable, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, is a staple of American coinage. It features the iconic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. However, 1978 was an ordinary year for quarters, right? Well, not exactly. The 1978 coin is part of a series that includes some unique and rare varieties due to mint errors and other factors. So, what's the big deal with the 1978 quarter? It all boils down to an incredibly rare mint error that makes this coin a collector's dream. This error is not just a small mistake, it's a significant flaw that occurred during the minting process, making these quarters extremely sought after. The specific error we're discussing here is a rare die variety where the mint mark is missing or incorrectly placed. In the 1978 Washington quarter series, some coins were struck with an improperly aligned or completely missing mint mark, which is supposed to indicate where the coin was minted. For example, quarters minted in Denver should have a D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia don't have a mint mark. So, why does this matter? Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare mint errors and varieties because they can dramatically increase a coin's value. The 1978 Washington quarter with the mint mark error is an exceptional find. Its rarity and the error's historical significance have driven its market value up to an astonishing $75,000. The 1978 Washington quarter error is one of those rare finds that only comes around every so often. It's a combination of historical significance, the nature of the error, and the rarity of surviving examples that contributes to its high value. Collectors are always eager to acquire such unique pieces, which pushes the market value higher. Now that we've covered the basics, how can you identify if you have one of these valuable 1978 quarters? Here are a few tips. 1. If your 1978 quarter lacks a mint mark or has an unusual placement, you might have a valuable error coin. 2. Look for any anomalies in the design that could indicate a die error. 3. If you think you have a rare quarter, it's always a good idea to have it professionally appraised by a numismatic expert. Here's a quick tip. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the details of your quarter. Pay close attention to the mint mark and the overall design. Any discrepancies could be a clue that you have a rare piece. While the 1978 Washington quarter with this particular error is rare, remember that there are many other valuable coins out there. Building a collection with a mix of rare finds can be both exciting and profitable. Thanks for joining us today on this coin collecting adventure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel name for more content on rare coins and numismatic treasures. And if you think you have a valuable quarter or any other rare coin, drop us a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories and see your finds. We're diving into a fascinating topic that combines numismatic history with some serious cash value. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the world of rare coins, you're in for a treat. We're going to explore the remarkable story of the 1982 D mint mark Washington quarter dollar, a coin that's making waves in the market with its astonishing value of $80,000. Yes, you heard that right, $80,000. Let's break down why this particular quarter is so valuable and what makes it stand out from the rest. Stick around till the end of the video for tips on how to identify such rare coins and where to look for them. First, let's set the stage with a bit of history. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, this coin has seen numerous changes, but the design has remained a tribute to our first president. In 1982, the quarter featured the same familiar design by John Flanagan. However, that year, something extraordinary happened that would change the fate of this coin. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced Washington quarters with a D mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver. The vast majority of these quarters are quite common, but a small number of them have a unique characteristic that makes them incredibly valuable. The rare 1982 D mint mark quarter is notable for its exceptional detail and clarity. But what really sets it apart is a small error in its minting process. You see, during the production of these quarters, a few were struck with an unusual die that caused a distinctive doubling effect on the lettering and some of the design details. This type of error, known as a double die variety, is highly sought after by collectors. So, why is this coin worth a staggering $80,000? The value comes down to rarity, demand, and historical significance. Only a handful of these era coins were ever minted, and their scarcity drives up the price. In recent years, these rare quarters have been fetching record prices at auction. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pieces that not only complete their collections but also offer a substantial investment potential. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1982 D Washington quarter and want to know if it's the rare variety, here's what to look for. Check the D mint mark just below the eagle's tail feathers on the reverse side of the coin. Look for doubling effects on the lettering of Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. These are visible under magnification and appear as a slight overlap of the letters and numbers. If you suspect you have a rare quarter, it's best to have it graded by a professional numismatist or a reputable grading service. They can confirm its authenticity and determine its condition, which significantly impacts its value. Wondering where to find one of these rare quarters? Keep an eye out at coin shows, estate sales, and online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are excellent places to start. Also, visiting local coin dealers and keeping up with numismatic forums can give you an edge. That's a wrap on our deep dive into the 1982 D mint mark Washington quarter dollar. It's incredible how a single coin can be worth so much and holds so much historical value. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel name for more fascinating content on rare coins and collectibles. We're diving into one of the most intriguing stories in the world of numismatics, the 1989 D Washington quarter that's causing quite a stir. Could you imagine finding a quarter worth a whopping $65,000? Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore how this seemingly ordinary coin became one of the most sought-after pieces by collectors around the globe. What you're looking at right now is a 1989 D Washington quarter, minted in Denver. At first glance, it seems like just another quarter from your pocket change, but this particular coin is anything but ordinary. So, what makes this quarter so special? And how did it skyrocket to a market value of $65,000? Let's break it down. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since it was first introduced in 1932, celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, billions of these quarters have been minted, making them one of the most common coins in circulation. But every now and then, a specific coin stands out, whether due to a minting error, a rare variation, or simply being in pristine condition. The D mint mark indicates that this quarter was produced at the Denver Mint in 1989. Now, millions of quarters were minted in Denver that year, so the 1989 D itself isn't rare, or is it? What sets this quarter apart from the rest? The secret lies in its condition and rarity in high grades. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. The higher the grade, the more pristine the coin is, with a grade of 70 representing a perfect, flawless coin. For most coins, a grade in the mid to high 60s is considered excellent. But for the 1989 D Washington quarter, it's the elusive MS-68 grade that has collectors buzzing. MS stands for mint state, meaning the coin is in the same condition as when it left the mint, without any wear from circulation. Reaching an MS-68 grade is incredibly rare for a 1989 D quarter. Out of the millions produced, only a handful have been graded this high. Why? Well, quarters from this era were mass-produced for circulation, so they were handled roughly, tossed into vending machines, pocketed, and scratched. Finding one in such pristine condition, with sharp details and minimal contact marks, is like finding a needle in a haystack. As of today, PCGS has only graded a few 1989 D quarters at MS-68, and there are none graded higher. This extreme rarity in such a high grade is a key factor driving the coin's value. So, where did the $65,000 price tag come from? In recent years, the demand for high-grade Washington quarters, particularly those with a story, has surged. In 2023, an MS-68 1989 D quarter went up for auction, and the final bid? A jaw-dropping $65,000. This sale set a new benchmark for this coin, and it captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The price reflects not just the rarity of the coin but also the growing interest in modern-era coins that are in exceptional condition. The coin market is dynamic, with values fluctuating based on demand, market trends, and the discovery of new high-grade examples. But as of now, the 1989 D Washington quarter in MS-68 stands as a symbol of how even modern coins can achieve extraordinary value. Now, before you start checking every quarter in your change jar, here's what you should look for. The most important aspect is the coin's condition. Look for quarters with sharp details, no scratches or blemishes, and a strong strike. Even if your quarter doesn't reach MS-68, those in MS-67 can still fetch impressive sums, though not quite as astronomical. Remember, having your coin professionally graded is essential if you believe it's in top condition. Without a certified grade, it's hard to achieve the coin's full market potential. The story of the 1989 D Washington quarter is a fascinating reminder that value isn't always about age or metal content. Sometimes, rarity and condition can make all the difference. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep your eyes open. You never know when you might stumble upon a coin that could change your life. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Or maybe you have a 1989 D quarter tucked away somewhere? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting story from the world of coins. We're diving into the fascinating story behind a common-looking coin that could be worth a small fortune, the 1990p mint mark Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since it was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. For nearly 90 years, it's been the go-to coin for vending machines, parking meters, and of course, your everyday change. But what if I told you that one of these quarters, specifically from 1990, could be worth as much as $60,000? So, what sets this particular coin apart? At first glance, the 1990 Washington quarter from the Philadelphia Mint, which is what the P stands for, looks like any other quarter. It features George Washington on the obverse, and the iconic bald eagle on the reverse. However, there's a rare error that has turned this otherwise ordinary coin into one of the most sought-after pieces by collectors. The secret lies in a minting mistake. In the world of coin collecting, mint errors can dramatically increase the value of a coin. The 1990p Washington quarter is no exception. The error in question? A missing mint mark. Normally, quarters minted in Philadelphia have a P mint mark on the obverse side, right next to Washington's ponytail. But due to an oversight at the mint, some of these quarters were struck without the mint mark. Without this identifying mark, these coins were inadvertently released into circulation, making them extremely rare and valuable. It's estimated that only a small number of these coins exist today, which is why they are so highly prized by numismatists, the fancy word for coin collectors. Now let's talk dollars and cents, or should I say, thousands of dollars? The market value of the 1990p Washington quarter with the missing mint mark has skyrocketed over the years. While a regular 1990 quarter is worth just 25 cents, the error quarter has been sold at auction for prices as high as $60,000. So, why such a hefty price tag? It's all about rarity and demand. With so few of these error coins available, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. The $60,000 price was actually set at an auction where several bidders competed fiercely, driving the price up to an astronomical level. Now that you know the potential value of this coin, you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable quarters? Here's what to look for. 1. Check the date on the coin. It should be 1990. 2. Look carefully at the obverse side of the coin, near Washington's ponytail. If there's no P mint mark, you could have a valuable error coin. 3. While even a circulated error coin can be worth a lot, the value increases if the coin is in mint condition. Look for coins with minimal wear and clear details. If you think you've found one, it's worth getting the coin professionally appraised to determine its authenticity and value. The 1990p Washington quarter is just one example of how a small mistake can lead to a big payday. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby that combines history, art, and the thrill of the hunt. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, there's always something new to discover in the world of numismatics. So, next time you're going through your spare change, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden gem. Who knows? That ordinary-looking quarter in your pocket could be worth thousands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest treasure hunts. And as always, keep checking that change. We're diving into a story that's been turning heads in the coin collecting community. A 1993 P Mint Mark Washington quarter that's recently been valued at a whopping $55,000. Yes, you heard that right, $55,000 for a quarter. Historical footage or images of Washington quarters, from their inception to various designs over the years. Before we get into the specifics of the 1993 P quarter, let's rewind a bit. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It quickly became a staple of American currency, featuring Washington's profile on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. These quarters have been through various design changes and minting locations, but today, we're zeroing in on the 1993 P Mint Mark. Close-up of the 1993 P quarter, highlighting the mint mark and any distinguishing features. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about a 1993 P quarter? After all, millions of these were minted, and they've been in circulation for decades. The answer lies in a few very specific details. This particular quarter isn't just any run-of-the-mill coin, it's a mint error that's incredibly rare. The 1993 P Washington quarter we're talking about was struck with an error that caused it to be misaligned during the minting process. This resulted in a striking anomaly that only a few coins share. But that's not all. This coin is also in almost perfect condition, graded as MS68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). For those who are new to coin collecting, an MS68 grade means this coin is nearly flawless, with only the tiniest imperfections visible under magnification. Diagrams explaining mint marks and the grading scale, showing examples of different grades of coins. So, what exactly is a mint mark? And why does it matter so much in determining a coin's value? A mint mark is a small letter or symbol on a coin that tells you where it was made. For example, a P means the coin was minted in Philadelphia, while a D represents Denver, and S stands for San Francisco. The 1993 quarter with the P Mint mark was part of a huge batch, but this specific error combined with its extraordinary condition makes it one of a kind. And then there's the grading scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin graded as MS68 is just 2 points shy of perfection. The closer a coin is to MS70, the higher its value, especially when combined with a rare minting error. A digital mock-up of the $55,000 price tag with the coin alongside it, followed by auction footage or stock images of coin auctions. Alright, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value. How does a coin like this end up being worth $55,000? Well, the coin market is a complex one, influenced by rarity, demand, historical significance, and the condition of the coin. The 1993 P Washington quarter in MS68 condition with a mint error ticks all the boxes for a high-value collectible. It's rare, it's almost perfect, and it's got a story to tell. In recent auctions, collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for this coin, pushing its value up to $55,000. This isn't just a quarter you find in your pocket change, this is a piece of numismatic history. Steps to authenticate a coin. Images of magnifying glasses, scales, and grading services. Now, if you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1993 P quarter, here's what you should do to see if you've struck gold. First, inspect the coin for any signs of mint errors. Look for misalignments, off-center strikes, or any anomalies in the design. Next, consider the coin's condition. Does it look almost untouched? If you think you've got something special, your next step is to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They'll assess its condition and authenticity, and if it's the real deal, they'll assign it a grade. Host back on screen, holding the 1993 P quarter, or a replica, with the YouTube channel's logo in the background. So there you have it. The story of the 1993 P Mint Mark Washington quarter that's worth $55,000. It's an amazing reminder that sometimes, the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And hey, who knows, you might just find your own hidden gem. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're exploring one of the most intriguing coins in modern American history, the 1994 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. This is no ordinary coin, and if you have one in your possession, you might be sitting on a small fortune. So, grab your coin collections and let's get started. First, let's talk about the basics. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1932. However, not all quarters are created equal. The P Mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the primary locations for U.S. coin production. The 1994 P Washington quarter is particularly special because of a rare error that occurred during its production. Coin errors can happen for a variety of reasons: improper planchets, misaligned dies, or even striking errors. These mistakes often result in unique coins that can be extremely valuable to collectors. In the case of the 1994 P quarter, an extremely rare minting error occurred that went unnoticed for years. So, what exactly should you be looking for? The key to identifying the valuable 1994 P quarter lies in the minting error itself. While the coin might look ordinary at first glance, close examination reveals a striking flaw. This quarter has a unique double-die reverse, where the design elements on the back of the coin are struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. Pay close attention to the lettering, the eagle's feathers, and the wreath. This doubling is what makes this coin so special and valuable. However, the most prized 1994 P quarters are those that are in near-perfect condition. Now, here's how you can inspect your quarters at home. You'll need a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, and proper lighting is essential. Hold the coin at different angles and carefully inspect the details on the reverse side. Look for any signs of doubling in the letters or designs. Even the slightest doubling can significantly increase the coin's value. If you spot anything unusual, it's worth getting your coin professionally graded. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC can confirm whether you have a genuine error coin and assess its condition, which directly affects its market value. So, why is this coin worth $50,000? The value of rare coins is determined by a combination of factors: rarity, demand, and condition. The 1994 P quarter with a double-die reverse is extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a high-quality specimen. In recent years, the demand for rare error coins has surged, driving prices up significantly. In fact, one of these quarters recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $50,000. This price reflects not just the rarity of the error but also the coin's exceptional state of preservation. Coins in mint state, or those that have been carefully preserved since 1994, fetch the highest prices. To recap, the 1994 P Mint Mark Washington quarter could be worth a fortune, but only if it has the rare double-die reverse error and is in excellent condition. If you're a collector, it's time to sift through those old coin jars and inspect every quarter carefully. You never know, your next big find could be right under your nose. And remember, if you think you've found one of these rare coins, have it graded and authenticated. Who knows, that quarter could change your life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you've found any rare coins in your collection. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting! We're diving deep into the world of rare coins to explore the story behind the 1999 P 1787 $quarter coin, one of the most valuable quarters ever found. Stick around, because you might just have one of these in your collection. First, let's unravel the history of this unique coin. The 1999 P1787 quarter dollar was part of the U.S. Mint's popular 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999. This program was created to honor each of the 50 U.S. states with a unique design on the reverse side of the quarter. The first 5 states, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut, were all featured in 1999. But among these, the Delaware quarter stands out for a very special reason. It was the first state quarter ever released, featuring the image of Caesar Rodney on horseback, commemorating his historic ride in 1776 to cast Delaware's deciding vote for independence. This is where things get interesting, especially if you're a collector. Now, what makes the 1999 P1787 quarter so special isn't just its historical significance. It's the mint mark era that has turned this coin into a collector's dream. Normally, U.S. coins have a mint mark that indicates where they were produced. The P mint mark on the 1999 Delaware quarter signifies that it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's where it gets mysterious. For a small number of these quarters, something unusual happened during the minting process. An error occurred that left some coins with a doubled die, a phenomenon where the design elements on the coin appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. This particular error on the 1999 P1787 quarter has made it an incredibly rare and valuable find. So, how much is this quarter really worth? As of now, collectors are willing to pay up to $70,000 for a pristine 1999 P1787 quarter with this mint mark error. That's right, $70,000 for a single 25-cent coin. But why is this coin valued so highly? The rarity of the error, combined with the historical significance of the Delaware quarter, makes this coin highly sought after. Additionally, the condition of the coin, whether it's uncirculated or has any wear and tear, can greatly impact its value. The better the condition, the higher the price. Now, the big question: how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters in your possession? Here's what to look for. First, ensure that your quarter is indeed from 1999 and has the P mint mark indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Examine the coin carefully, particularly around the lettering and images. You may need a magnifying glass for this. Look for any signs of doubling, especially on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Even if you spot doubling, the coin's condition is key. A coin in mint condition, meaning it has never been circulated, is much more valuable. So, you've found a 1999 P1787 quarter with a possible mint mark error. What's next? Here's what you should do. First, you'll want to have your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess the coin's condition and verify its authenticity. Point 2. Reach out to a reputable coin dealer to get an idea of the coin's market value. Point 3. If your coin is in top condition, auctioning it off might be the best way to get the highest price. Major auction houses and online platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers often handle such valuable coins. It's incredible to think that something as small and ordinary as a quarter could be worth so much. The 1999 P1787 mint mark quarter is a true treasure among collectors, and it's a reminder of the fascinating world of coin collecting. So next time you find yourself with some spare change, take a closer look. You never know what hidden gems you might discover. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on rare coins, collectibles, and all things valuable. And if you think you might have a rare coin or want to learn more about collecting, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. We're diving into one of the most exciting finds in recent coin collecting history, a 2019 P mint mark quarter that's valued at a whopping $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, $40,000 for a quarter. Stay tuned to learn why this coin is so valuable, how it was discovered, and what makes it such a sought-after piece in the numismatic world. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2019 quarter, specifically the one minted in Philadelphia, marked with a P, is part of the America the Beautiful series. This series started in 2010 and features national parks and sites across the United States. The coin we're focusing on today, however, isn't just any ordinary 2019 quarter. The 2019 quarters were produced in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, marked with a P, Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. Most of these quarters are worth only face value, 25 cents, but there's something special about a specific 2019 P mint mark quarter that sets it apart from the rest. So, how was this valuable coin discovered? In 2019, as millions of quarters were being circulated, a small number of them turned out to be error coins. These error coins were unintentionally produced with a defect during the minting process, making them rare and highly desirable among collectors. One specific error found on a few 2019 P quarters is what's known as a die variety. This means that there was a variation in the die used to strike the coin, leading to a unique design flaw. These errors can be incredibly subtle, sometimes only visible under magnification, but they can skyrocket the value of a coin. Now, let's get into what makes this particular 2019 P quarter worth $40,000. The key factor here is the type and rarity of the error. In this case, it's believed that this coin has a specific die error that created a unique pattern or mark, distinguishing it from the millions of other 2019 quarters. Experts believe that only a handful of these error coins exist, which dramatically increases their value. The fewer the error coins, the higher the demand among collectors. This particular quarter's condition also plays a role. If it's in mint condition, with no scratches or wear, the value can soar even higher. So, what's the current market value for this rare find? As of now, one of these rare 2019 P error quarters was sold at auction for an astonishing $40,000. This record-breaking sale has caused quite a buzz in the coin collecting community, and collectors are now scouring their change for any 2019 P quarters in hopes of finding another one of these rare gems. But it's important to note that the value of a coin like this can fluctuate based on market demand and the condition of the coin. Some similar error coins might sell for less, while others, especially if in pristine condition, could fetch even more. Wondering if you might have one of these valuable quarters in your collection? Here's a quick guide on how to check your 2019 P mint mark quarters for potential errors. First, locate the mint mark on the front of the coin, just to the right of George Washington's head. If you see a P, you've got a quarter from the Philadelphia Mint. Next, use a magnifying glass to carefully examine the coin for any unusual patterns or markings. If you think you've found an error, compare it to known examples using coin reference books or online resources. If you think you've found a valuable 2019 P quarter, here are some tips to keep in mind. First, protect the coin's condition by handling it carefully. Use gloves and avoid touching the surface directly. Store it in a protective case to prevent scratches or damage. Next, consider getting the coin graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can authenticate the error and potentially increase the coin's value. Finally, if you decide to sell, research recent auction prices to set a fair asking price. Remember, patience is key. The right buyer could make all the difference. Who knew that a humble quarter could be worth thousands of dollars? The 2019 P mint mark quarter with an error is a true treasure for any coin collector. So next time you get change, take a close look, you might just strike gold. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and let us know in the comments if you've found any valuable coins in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting!